Hello Aquarius, and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading and it is post-eclipse, but we are in eclipse season, so we're moving towards an eclipse. We've just had the new moon in Aries, which has been a solar eclipse, and then in a couple of weeks on the 5th of May we're moving towards a lunar eclipse, which is the full moon in Scorpio. So let's see what's coming in for you, Aquarius. We're moving into Taurus season, and yeah, Mercury retrograde pretty much in the sign of Taurus happening this week. So let's see what is coming in. Ooh, okay, you're getting motivated here. King of Acorns. Ooh, the Empress. Okay, King of Acorns and the Empress. Beauty, abundance, optimism, and innovation. This is the King of Wands next to the Empress. So this is Aries next to Taurus, quite literally. And so it's almost like the time is right for you to step into something and go for something and get really motivated and take action on your passions and to kind of start getting excited. This could be very creative energy. It could be stepping into leadership. It could just be, motivation and drive. So it's beautiful. But next to the Empress energy, it's potentially being motivated around things like creating beauty in your world or seeing more beauty or creating more abundance. It's very grounded energy. This is Venus coming in, and Venus rules Taurus with the Empress. So it's very grounded. It's a fertile space. It's an abundant space. It's a space where you're kind of motivated to reap some kind of harvest in some way, shape or form and bring some more abundance into your world. So yeah, I think that you're really going to be kind of spurred into action here, which feels really good. It does feel really good. So we have a story of the week, the devil. Okay, so part of it may be that you're feeling really stuck with something as well, really bound and stuck with the devil energy, or something's kind of been a heavier energy around that has kind of been weighing you down in some shape or form. So yeah, I feel like it's kind of like, okay, ready to kind of get unstuck is something. And I remember that was one of the readings I did for you recently. So the Two of Pentacles, you know, this is very Capricornish earth energy. The devil is Capricorn. The Two of Pentacles is earth. So this is Daedalus just picking up his tools and going, I need to learn new skills. I just need to start. I just need to learn how to do this and chip away at it, start the process. Quite literally just have to kind of physically take those first steps. So in terms of like overcoming the devil or getting yourself unstuck. So that's something that's coming through with that, with the Two of Pentacles. So there may be some new skills. You might be thinking about learning or online learning, or you're kind of going into, it's finding a situation for yourself where you can have more, learn more, that you can get yourself out of this devil energy, whatever that represents to you. So we have, the King of Cups as coming out as well in the center. So there's this annoying fly buzzing around. So this is Scorpio energy. Absolutely. I'm feeling that kind of murmurs of the Scorpio eclipse that's coming up in the following week. And it really is, the King of Cups is about managing your emotions. There's a bit of drama around emotional turbulence. You can see how turbulent the water is, but this king is pretty safe. He's got, the sense that, sorry, this fly is really annoying me. Yeah, he's kind of feeling pretty safe. But this king in particular, so it's all about emotional safety. But this king in particular is very has been hurt before and is very creative, soft and vulnerable as well. So it's about, there's some turbulent emotions around opening up to this, and starting this new thing might make you feel a little bit vulnerable, but at the same time, it is about keeping the bigger picture in mind about what it is that you're creating in your world at this moment in time. So there could quite literally be a Scorpio around you, or a Cancer or Pisces, but we've got the World card coming in. So it's almost like this King of Cups has this vision of something he'd like to complete. And it feels like it's something that runs quite deep. It's a deep feeling. I'd like to achieve this, or I'd like to complete this. So it's this longer term vision that potentially you could be getting very motivated by, and there's a lot of fertile space around it at this moment in time. But it's also a sense of, if you're going to step out and take those initial first steps, it's almost like wanting to feel safe in the world. So that's that's something, because there is some major cycles ending here with the World card. That's the final card, the final journey of the Fool, where the Fool's journey in the major arcana of the tarot, where he comes to the end of his journey and realizes that there's a completion stage, and this is the hermaphrodite, the divine masculine and divine feminine coming together. And we're seeing that with the Empress is the divine feminine, and the King of Acorns is the divine masculine. So we're seeing the divine feminine coming in super strong. The divine masculine is something you might be working on, which is taking action with how you're feeling and how motivated you're feeling about something. So I do feel like it's this sense of ending of cycles and Scorpio energy, because the South Node's in Scorpio at this moment in time. This is releasing old karma. It really is like letting go of old things that you've already learnt everything around that. Perhaps it's stuck around for way too long. There could be some toxic energy around it, but it's releasing the old karmic cycles, the lessons, and stepping towards something that feels like more, these are the new lessons, the new life path, very purposeful kind of energy that I'm moving towards here. So there could be like huge shifts and changes that you could be thinking of here. Like this could be a career shift that you're thinking of with the Two of Pentacles, or, you know, I'm learning new skills so I can start up a new role or a new business or a new side hustle of some sort. So it just feels like you could be getting really motivated. It feels like it's got a lot to do with work and creativity and your career. It kind of feels like that, almost like, you know, there's a inspired vision behind this. So let's see, but yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of releasing of some old relationship energy as well that's coming in. We've got the Magician. So again, this is about getting really, really motivated, becoming very consciously aware of things, because it is this fertile space where new seeds are coming in, new things are coming in, working out the how. The Magician is being very resourceful, using resources wisely, using resources well. So, yeah, quite literally, it's like alchemy at play. And it's the very last card. We have this beautiful Page of Pentacles, which is, again, this sense of feeling quite vulnerable. I keep getting this energy of vulnerability, like you kind of trying new things and potentially finding yourself in situations or where you kind of a little bit like, this is all very new, or I don't have experience with it, or I need to kind of, you know, more of an apprentice energy where you're used to being like a more experienced energy. So it could be opening yourself up to vulnerabilities, but there's something beautiful that you're nurturing, that you're wanting to grow here. With this Page of Pentacles, there could be messages coming in around money, messages coming in around your work and your career, messages coming in around your home. So that sort of stuff could come through, but you can see that this page has planted some seeds. There's a crop growing here, but it's such early days. It's just new, and it needs to be protected and looked after and cared for, and it's something potentially could be close to your heart. So again, it's at this vulnerable stage of just the new beginning, where it's just you becoming consciously aware of things and wanting to get motivated about it, but you're also not wanting to let things like fear or feeling unsafe or vulnerability, like some of those old energies related to old wounds, to kind of squash this before it's even ready to kind of take off and be in the world. So there's this very fertile seed that's being planted that definitely, I feel like it's connected to, definitely could be connected to work and career. But even around home and money, that's coming through as well, or even health. But yeah, it needs protection. It's such early days here, even though it's a fertile time. So just to become really consciously aware of what's coming up for you, about what this new energy is that needs protecting, and what things are ending, especially to do with turbulent emotions or kind of old relationships. And ultimately, it's like, there's a lot of optimism for moving forward and doing things differently, and it could be very innovative, and there's a very fertile time for doing that at this moment in time. So that's your reading, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, as it helps with the growth of the channel. And yeah, if you're interested in the beautiful Patreon community that we're building and growing at this moment in time, would love it if you check that out. There's a whole heap of extra content in there. So the link for that is in the description box below.